My neighbor stole my assigned parking spot for 6 months, and I want to be clear, it was not a shared spot. It was not a gray area. It had my apartment number painted on the ground in big white letters, and he parked there anyway, almost every single day, like it was nothing. The first time I thought it was a mistake, I left a polite note, totally friendly, just a heads up, and he moved his truck, and then the next morning it was back. So I knocked on his door and explained it in person, and he looked at me like I was slightly inconveniencing him just by existing, and said, "Yeah, I'll try to remember." And that was it. No apology, no acknowledgement, just that. He did not remember. I complained to my landlord twice. Both times they sent a notice. Both times nothing changed, because Derek had figured out there were no real consequences. So he just kept doing it. That's when I stopped trying to solve it through other people. I called the towing company that had a contract with our complex, explained the situation, and asked what my options were as the leaseholder of that spot. And they told me I could set up a standing authorization with his plate number, meaning they could tow him anytime without me having to call. So I did that, and then I went about my life and said nothing. 11 days later, I'm sitting at my kitchen table eating dinner, and I hear a truck pull up outside. I just smiled and kept eating. About 20 minutes later, there's a knock at my door, and it's Derek, and the smug, unbothered energy he always carried was completely gone. He looked stressed and small, and he asked if I had called a tow truck. I looked at him and said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." He stared at me, and I think he knew, but he had nothing, so he just turned around and walked away. The tow fee was $240 plus daily storage. His truck had been there since the night before. He never parked in my spot again, not once, not even close. 6 months of patience, paid off on a Tuesday night over a plate of pasta.